Hello everyone, it's Amy, and I don't normally make these kinds of videos, but this caught my attention and I wanted to talk about it. I'm not going to put this video on Patreon because I don't want to make money off other people, and yeah, I don't think anyone should do that. But I want to talk about this. So, imagine that you are a normal gamer, playing games, buying any games you want, and there's this guy who thinks that you're not a true gamer because you don't finish your games, you don't buy the console he likes, you don't buy the exclusives or don't play with those exclusives, and yeah. So I'm going to show you what I mean by this. That's right, JayTech motherfucking himself. JayTech is known for making live streams on YouTube and on other platforms as well. Basically, he trashes every other community that isn't a PlayStation community, and he also dislikes games coming to PC and to last generation consoles like the PS4. And recently, or I think it was a year ago, that he was sending dick pics to women who didn't ask for, and you can check videos about it on YouTube. You can just search it up, and that's it. Like, he's a typical sexual predator, and he's still liked for whatever reason, and he charges people for being a member of Discord, of his Discord server, and if you want to join, you have to like what he likes, or otherwise you're getting blocked, banned, etc. Like, I once told my opinion about him and he blocked me on Twitter. But you could ask how I see these tweets. Well, I have an alternative account where I can see what he posts, and honestly, he's the most toxic person in the PlayStation community, and yeah. So what I wanted to do is read some of his tweets and talk about them. Like, I'm going to say my honest opinion about them. So, the first tweet, as you can see, he's complaining about More Heroes getting a PC release, and he's like, it's an old ass game, so you're getting trash, basically. And I disagree, because I don't think the fact that we get an old game matters. Like, No More Heroes, I've heard good things about the game. I might pick it up once. I have an Xbox One controller, so the lack of mouse and keyboard support doesn't really matter to me. And yeah, I don't see the reason why it's bad that it's an old game. Like, people are still playing GTA San Andreas, which is like a PS2 era game. And yeah, next tweet. Takes a while to load because my internet. So it's about Persona 5 getting an Xbox release, and Medium getting a PS5 release, and I don't see the reason why they are bad decisions. Like, I always wanted to play Persona 5, and I own Persona 4 Golden on Steam, and I played not as much as other games, but yeah, I played too. And I think it's a huge win for both sides. And I disagree that it's an L, because the Medium and Persona 5 are not tied to Sony. Like, they are or Microsoft, of course, because they are independent, and Persona 5 is owned by Sega. I mean, Atlus is owned by Sega, and Sega has been porting their games on other platforms nowadays, and they can do whatever they want. And about the Medium, it was, I think, announced as a timed exclusive, so I'm not surprised. Next tweet. Also, if you want to criticize me for my English, I'm Hungarian, so I guess you can. And yeah, this is in response for the Medium coming to PS5. And honestly, it is a common argument from Sony ponies that Xbox has no games, PC has no games. Like, why do you care? Like, these are exclusives we are talking about, not third-party games. And having no exclusives doesn't mean uh, Xbox has no games, because there are many third-party games, and if people want to buy an Xbox for the exclusives that are on PC as well, they can, because it's their decision, not others. So yeah, and plus PlayStation games are coming to PC as well. Not they and they, not it's not a launch title for PC or anything like that. So yeah, and honestly, I can wait for 5 years. I have enough games to play on Steam, so it doesn't matter. Now, I have a problem with this. Let me read it at first. JayTech gives PlayStation fans a bad name. I'm glad that people that run around the internet with this narrative have blank accounts showing you that they don't know shit about me and they don't even play their games. And while there's no evidence, but you can't expect everyone to have content on their channel, because yeah, not everyone wants to be a YouTuber, so yeah, they are making these accounts because they want to comment or like or subscribe to other people. So yeah, and honestly, I can agree with this guy. JayTech does give PlayStation fans a bad name. Like, he's part of the ponies after all, and yeah, if you don't agree with him, you're getting blocked. Even if you have a good point. So yeah, he's a pony, basically. The worst one, of course. Now, well, you know, when there are examples when these small companies or basically food companies or restaurants. Uh, so there are like some examples that they want to give away something big, like what they did with the PlayStation VR. If you remember that, you could get PlayStation VR if you were in Taco Bell and bought something. Not sure what. Uh, Not sure what it was included with, but yeah. And I think this is also that example. They just want to give people something for buying something, and I am okay with this. So there's nothing wrong with this, as you think, Mr. JayTech motherfucker. So about what I was saying at the beginning of the video. Yeah, basically this is one of his tweets that show that he doesn't give a shit if you are a gamer. He only cares about if you have played all the games you bought, especially the exclusives. And his is basically comparing the trophies, which I don't understand. Like, not finishing Horizon Zero Dawn is a bad thing for him. Like, can you really expect someone to finish a game? Like, I haven't finished a lot of games actually, and only finished the ones what really caught my attention, or what I was in the mood for. So it really doesn't matter to me. Plus, I don't have time to get all the achievements for these things. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah. This is another example of PlayStation fanboyism, if you can call it that. Basically, he thinks that because he has purchased every game, he will be noticed. And no, I have to uh, I have to make you sad, because no one cares about you. No devs care about you. They only care about the money. and if they do notice you, they won't, you know, grant your wish for a game. Maybe they improve on stuff, but you won't get the games you ask for. And it's the same with corporations as well and companies. Plus, well, the game is not that good, and I've seen a lot of reviews about it, and yeah, it was basically a copy of Smash Brothers, and we all know Smash Brothers was a pretty good franchise. Not nowadays, because there are many Nintendo fanboys who want more fighters in the game, and every Nintendo Direct is like, where's Smash, where's Smash, where's Smash? And I don't know what to say. And yeah, JayTech is also known for making t-shirts against other communities, like in this case Xbox, and he makes money out of them. And honestly, if I saw this, if I saw a guy working around in this t-shirt, I would ask him, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, are you this toxic? Anyways. Well, it's about Game Pass, and he makes fun of it by this artwork, and basically he thinks that it was made because the fans refused to buy exclusives, man. Like, how dumb you have to be to think like this. And honestly, I tried Game Pass, and it was a really good subscription service. Like, it had discounts, it featured one of the best games on it, or a lot of good games, to be honest. Like, if there wasn't Game Pass, I wouldn't have tried Minecraft Dungeons, which I thought first wasn't that the game wasn't that great, but when I tried it, I was blown away, and I think it's worth it for $1 the first month, and I think $10 for the other months. Yeah, and I got to play a lot of good games like of course Minecraft Dungeons, Battletoads, Streets of Rage 4, which you've seen a video before. And yeah, it came with a lot of cool perks as well, like 3 months of Discord Nitro, which I used and basically boosted like 2 servers with it, because I wanted to support others, like the nice girl I am. And yeah, my mouse is pretty bad nowadays, let's just say. So yeah, and if you like those games, you can just buy them, and you can buy them for cheaper because they have a discount. And you can also enjoy old games like Xbox and Xbox 360 games on Xbox One and Xbox Series X. And unlike PlayStation Now, everything there is downloadable. Like PlayStation Now's biggest flaw is that PS3 games cannot be downloaded to your PS4, and on PC everything is streamed, basically, even third-party games, which I don't get. And you have to have a PS4 controller for the best experience, basically, because that has the touchpad and the other stuff. Anyways, that maybe, yeah, my mouse is pretty bad for some reason. So this is another reason, or not a reason, another example, sorry, to what I was saying at the beginning of the video. Like, right then, you blame PS5 users who didn't buy Returnal, a game which was known for being buggy at launch. And honestly, I can blame those people because Returnal was known as trash first. Then came the updates and it was pretty good. And not many people own a PS5, so the fact that you can play Gran Turismo 7, which is like 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 Gran Turismo 5 basically, just on PS4 and PS5. Like, it's awesome, I think. About God of War Ragnarok, well, I've seen videos about the first game. I think it was pretty good. I hope the second game in this rebooted franchise will be as good or better, but we'll just have to wait. And about the last one, well, normal PlayStation fans are okay with this. Like, they are okay with Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, and Uncharted 4 coming to PC. They aren't like, it's ours, not yours. Why are you taking this away? Fire Jim Ryan. Like, yeah, they are pretty much brain dead. Yeah. And I have friends who own a PlayStation. I believe my ex-girlfriend had all of the PlayStation games, and she was pretty okay with it. And honestly, she moved to PC now, and she was happy that PlayStation games are on PC now. Not every single one, of course, but at least she doesn't have to move away from PC, because that's what she likes to play on now. And JayTech, you can ask about her trophies and everything. She's not that type of person, in my opinion, who plays games to have 100% of everything. And this is also something that is about this thing about cross generation games. And he's mad about it. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are you mad about others getting the chance to play these games, even with lacking features that the PS5 has? Like, not everyone has the money to buy a PS5, like I said, especially in this situation we're having for like 2 years now, or 1.5 years. And basically, Herman said that they don't want to ignore the PS4 owners, because they might not have enough money for the next console. Honestly, it's okay. It's okay for me. I don't see the reason why it's bad. I think it's the shut the fuck up one. Yep. Like, this is also a reason why JayTech is a PlayStation pony, basically. Like, if you are on a different platform, like let's say Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC, you're nothing to him. Like, you have to have a PS5. Just a PS5, because if you own a PS4, he won't be friends with you at all. And if you support cross-gen games, you are also not his friend. And honestly, I agree with Xbox. Everyone should just calm the fuck down and just accept that crossplay is a thing now. And we don't have to own other consoles to be able to play with friends. And it's a good thing, in my opinion. Sad that it wasn't Sony's decision that they should be part of this crossplay thing, but it is what it is now. Yeah, this is just another merge against Xbox fans, and I think if you wear this, you're pretty much a bad person yourself. So just don't buy this. Why would you? Well, I'm not saying that I am with this guy. Like, it's pretty. Um, he pretty much begs for it, which is not not a good thing. But I don't uh, agree with what he says here, because I agree because yeah, Xbox fans accepted it. PlayStation fans don't want to accept it, except the normal PlayStation gamers. And yeah, this example is dumb. But we want uh, we want them to accept this because yeah, it's not like my mouse again. It's not like Sony wants to change their minds, and it's good for everyone. I think like it's good for them, it's good for the consumers. It's pretty much pro-consumer, and you are supporting anti-consumerism, like paid online exclusives and stuff like that. So $70, like like how like I don't have the money for those, and especially MLB The Show 21. It is $70, and it just uh, it isn't worth it. Like I would rather wait for sale if I had a PlayStation. But that's just me. Sorry about my mouse being uh, bad. I have to buy a new one soon. So I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to use the touchpad now because at least that's not bad. So I mean he's right because Microsoft is pretty much porting all of their games to PC, and I don't think that's a problem. Like you cannot say that Microsoft, I mean Xbox doesn't have games because they have a lot, and it's not just the exclusives that it has, but there are many third-party games coming out. Like I don't even know, to be honest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the new Forza games and the new Bethesda games. Even though I find it kinda anti-consumer that Bethesda games are Xbox exclusives, but that's Microsoft for you. They won't buy out a company just to get games, just to have games everywhere they have to have it on their platform. I don't say I like it, but it is what it is. And it's not like it's affecting me because I can always play it on PC. Play them, I mean. And honestly, I disagree. Like, xCloud is a pretty good thing, I think. If you get Game Pass Ultimate, which is like $15 a month, $1 for the first month, of course, and recently they've added all the Xbox 360 games to that, and I think if you don't own a PC or an Xbox, you can always play it on a phone, on a mobile phone. And like I said, Xbox One and Xbox Series S, X and S, of course, they have backwards compatibility, and basically Game Pass, on Game Pass there are games from Xbox 360 which you can download, unlike the PS3 games on PS Now, and also Xbox games like the original Xbox ones, except GTA San Andreas, because it's always the Xbox 360 version. I don't think that is on Game Pass, but other games are on Game Pass, and they are usually pretty good games. And I know Jump Force and the Avengers were known as pretty bad games. And honestly, the new announcements, well, I don't give a shit about them. Especially that in my country there's only Xbox Game Pass. There's no PS Now, which is pretty hilarious and ridiculous. Like, Germany has it, but Hungary doesn't. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't really care. So the next tweet I'm going to show you is about how toxic he can be if he has to if he wants to really upset PC gamers for yeah, like, yeah, plagiarism, sorry I can't really pronounce it, is wrong and banned by law. If you make money from this, there is certain someone that will be joyful making money out of your ass. You've been alerted. So basically, there's an artist who made this logo right here, and JayTech decided to copy it and make it his own. And basically, he wanted to upset PC gamers with it, but it kind of failed because it's a stolen art. And I think everyone that saw this pretty much laughed at JayTech. So yeah, don't steal other people's art because you can get caught, and a block won't help you. Like, you have to obey the law at all times. So what did we learn today? Well, we learned that JayTech is a really toxic person, and honestly, he is a gamer that has no respect over others, and he pretty much makes money out of everyone that is against his opinion, or he can also charge money for having Discord server members, which is, I think, dumb. Like, who would pay him I don't know how much money just to join his server, which is pretty much the same as a normal server which you can join for free. And yeah, basically only those people can join who are with him, like they agree with him with everything. And not gonna I've seen some of his streams, and he kinda acts like a I don't want to say it because I don't want to discuss things that are meant to be discussed. But it basically said that if he was president of the United States, he would ban all of the players who don't game on PS5, and he would put every PC gamer into prison. And you can check that stream. I'm going to leave it in the description, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So honestly, I don't think JayTech can be fixed. My intention is not to fix this man because it's pretty much impossible at this point. I am making this video because I think you should stay away from him as far as possible. And yeah, so I'm not planning to make another video like this after this one. If you will dislike me, I don't really care because I've just said my opinion about it, and I think everyone should speak their opinion. So, thanks for watching. See you later in a new video or live stream. It depends what I have, what I want to do. So, bye.